What it do, people? It's your boy Moore Drive, man. This is another episode of Know That Sport Podcast, sponsored by Highlight Commodity. How y'all folk doing, man? I'm coming at you again, man. Week 6 in the NFL. Break down how I feel about it. Week 6 in the NFL. And my picks, who I believe gonna win. You know what I'm saying? What I believe the game of the week. Who I believe the excuse me game. For those who don't know, the excuse me game is the game that a team win that really ain't supposed to win. They beat somebody else. They beat a team that really everybody picked to win. And I call that excuse me. So that's my excuse me game. That's what I call my excuse me game. Last week, man, on week 5, I went with what it was. I think I went 11-3. Yeah, I went 11-3 last week in week 5. That's a good number. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty good in my picks. My excuse me game was Miami beat San Francisco, and Miami beat that game. But we're going to start out this week. You know that one in the Thursday night game. So we're going to start out with Houston at Tennessee. I got Tennessee to win that game all the way. I'm with Tennessee all the way. Houston, they still ain't got nothing to work with. You seen how Tennessee just did Buffalo. Tennessee for real. I picked Tennessee to win the AFC South too. And where it look, I believe they're going to win it. The next game, I believe it's going to be a nail-biter, must-see game. And that's Cleveland at Pittsburgh. This is a big task for the Cleveland Browns. This game right here going to show me where the Cleveland Browns really at. Against the Pittsburgh Steelers. I picked Pittsburgh to come in third in the division, and they undefeated. And I picked Cleveland to come second in the division. And they putting up a fight like I thought they would. But this going to tell you what's going on. Cleveland 4-1. I think Pittsburgh 4-0. This is a big game for the Cleveland Browns. But with my pick, see they in Pittsburgh, I'm going Pittsburgh to beat the Cleveland Browns. You know, last time, they the first game since the Rudolph incident when he got hit in the head with the helmet. This time Ben Roethlisberger there, and I think Pittsburgh should beat them. And I think Baker Mayfield a little nicked up too. That defense finna try to go out and eat. So I got Pittsburgh. The next game, Baltimore, Philadelphia. At Philadelphia. Straight up, give me Baltimore. Looking at Baltimore, they're doing wrong. Beat their head to be real. The next game, I forgot to talk about this. I got a game I call the Lord Have Mercy game. And what I mean by that is, man, please, really, it really don't matter who win the game. Both of them suspect. And that's that game, right? This is the game that's coming up right now, what I'm going to speak on. The Washington football team and the New York Giants. Really, man, the real Lord Have Mercy game. Like, who really cares who wins? But you got to pick one in the NFL. I'm going Washington to beat the Giants on the some reason fact. The Giants ain't got nothing to work with. I believe Washington front four and that defense line to get at Daniel Jones, eat him alive. So give me Washington. And then my Lord Have Mercy game too, like really. Like why I gotta watch this. Next game, Atlanta, Minnesota. Atlanta got a positive test for the coronavirus this week before the game played. And they shut down their practice facility. So I don't know if this game gonna play or not. But I don't know if they're gonna play or not Sunday. I know they're gonna make up for the game eventually. But I don't know if they're gonna play or not. But if they play this Sunday or whenever they play, I got Minnesota. I don't think Dalvin Cook playing, but that running back they got behind number 25, he ain't no joke either. Both of them wide receivers, Falcon nicked up. I'm looking for a shootout because Falcon outfit can put up points. Minnesota defense suspect, a little suspect too. I'm looking for a shootout, but I believe Minnesota got a little bit more weapons than the Falcons, so give me Minnesota all the way. Next game we got Detroit at Jacksonville. I can really say this is a Lord Have Mercy game too. Who really cares who win, whatever. But Detroit got a pretty interesting team. So I think they sound like something to watch. I watch Detroit. Adrian Peterson, so he looking pretty nice. But on the pick, give me Detroit over Jacksonville. The next game we got Cincinnati Bengals at the Indianapolis Colts. The young gun, Joe Burrow, again, dad number 2. Dad number 2 is Phillip Rivers for people who don't know. That's what I call Phillip Rivers, dad number 2. Dad number 2. I got the Colts all the way to beat Cincinnati. Think that defense gonna get at Cincinnati. The young boy ain't gonna be ready for that. They ain't ready for that. I think one thing about it, I think Joe Burrow's been sacked more than anybody in the NFL. That booty ass. You know what I'm saying? They finna eat. The next game we got is Jets at Miami. Real simple. So then Jets towards the war. Jets gonna get the number 1 pick in the draft between them, the Giants, or the Falcons. I think the Jets gonna win that though. Sam Darnold ain't playing. Joe Flacco at the helm. This is the second week in a row. Ryan Fitzpatrick he looked good last week in San Francisco. They at Miami. I'm going Miami all the way. I think Miami finna eat Joe Flacco. That was all the end of the 1 o'clock game. Next is the first 4 o'clock game. The game of the week. I'm talking about the game of the goddamn week. Green Bay at Tampa Bay. The bad man again, Dad number 1, the number 1 dad, Tom Brady. Tom Brady just had a bad. This is a tough game, really, to be truthful, to be picked. But Tom Brady just lost a bad heartbreaker. I ain't gonna say heartbreaker, but they lost 2019 to the Chicago Bears. Green Bay, them folk clicking on all cylinders. They ain't lost a game. But I believe this will be the hardest defense that I played this season. Tampa Bay. I think this will be Green Bay's hardest defense that I played this season. So, with my picks, give me Green Bay to lose their first game of the year against Dad. I'm looking at Tom Brady on the beat. I'm looking for that defense to get at Aaron Rodgers. I know Tom Brady missing. I don't know if Chris Godwin gonna play, and I know Mike Evans nicked up. But I'm expecting one of them to play. And I think Green Bay gonna lose the game against Tampa Bay. I think Dad gonna outplay him, gonna outplay Aaron Rodgers. And I'm picking Grunt to get in the end zone. Week 6, Grunt get his first touchdown. Looking for a spike from Grunt this week for his first touchdown of the year. I got Tampa Bay to beat Green Bay in the game of the week. That's the game of the week. First 4 o'clock game. The next 4 o'clock game is the LA Rams and the San Francisco 49ers. I think Jimmy G gonna play, and I think he's starting, he playing pretty good. But I think San Francisco missing too many defensive players. I think the injury bug really got them fucked up right now. And I'm going for the Rams to beat the 49ers. Straight up. I'm looking for the Rams to beat the 49ers. I got the Rams to beat 49ers. Before the season starts. Hold up. Before the season started, I thought the Rams gonna be at the bottom of the division. I picked the Rams to be at the bottom of the division. But in the first 6 weeks, they done fooled me. The Rams playing pretty good ball. And the 49ers looking like they having a Super Bowl hangover with the injury bug at the same time. So I think the Rams better than San Francisco right now with the injuries and all that. They're in a better groove. So I picked the Rams to beat the San Francisco 49ers.
Powering off.
That ain't number 2. It ain't number 2 4 o'clock game. Them on the 4 o'clock game left. They're playing at 4 o'clock. We got 2 Monday night games though. Because of the coronavirus. At 5 o'clock Monday, we got Kansas City at Buffalo. That's gonna be a pretty good game. Tennessee just beat the shit out of Buffalo, made Buffalo look bad. Shocked me, to be real. Buffalo just took their first loss in week 5 against Tennessee. Really shocked me. I didn't expect them folk to do that. Kansas City just came off a crucial loss against the Raiders. The Raiders just did them bad. Nobody expected the Raiders to do Kansas City the way they did them last week to beat them, unless you was a Raider fan. So both of them coming out crucial losses. But when it boiled down to it, I think Kansas City finna got them gone. See about Buffalo. Make up for the loss against the Rams. Against the Raiders. Against the LA Raiders. The Las Vegas Raiders, I'm sorry. And get back to coming on with it. So I don't think Buffalo can keep up with them and score enough points. So give me Buffalo to lose against the Kansas City Chiefs at 5 o'clock Monday. That's the first Monday night game. They're the advertiser. They're the advertiser. The next game in the leg game is Monday Night Football, 8 o'clock. Y'all know what the P doing. We got the Arizona Cardinals coming to the Big D, coming to the Dallas Cowboys without Dak Prescott. Anybody know anything about football? If you're keeping up with football, you've seen what happened to Dak Prescott in Week 5, season-ending ankle injury. He had surgery on his ankle on Sunday. Prayers go out to Dak Prescott and his family for a speedy recovery. Hope he be okay. So now, the Dallas Cowboys got Andy Dalton at the helm, shaking the pee. They try to take the Dallas Cowboys where they trying to go. Where they trying to go, Super Bowl, they're not going with that Andy Dalton. The world know that. I know that. Everybody know that. We ain't got to get into that. But I believe Andy Dalton can take them to the playoffs. The Cowboys said we doing it for Dak. That's their mind frame. I hope the defense got that same mind frame because that's what they're going to have to do. The defense going to have to do that. The defense got to have the mind frame to doing it for Dak. But this my excuse me game. And what I mean by that is everybody got Arizona to beat them. I know everybody believe Arizona going to beat them. I think Andy Dalton going to come out there and get a win. And that defense going to play damn sure good enough to pull it out against Arizona. Because I seen Arizona lose to Detroit and I seen them lose to the Carolina Panthers. So I know they are vulnerable. They fine, but I think they are vulnerable and they not all that how they say they are. I think the Cowboys got more talent to beat them. And their best pass rusher, Chandler Jones, is out for the year with a bicep injury. So I got the Dallas Cowboys to beat Arizona on Monday Night Football. And my points combined, put together, I say they score together 49 points. So that's so give me 21, 28, something like that. Cowboy with the upset. Excuse me, game. Dallas Cowboy beat Arizona. Them all the games for Week 6 in the NFL. Once again, my game of the week is Green Bay at Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay winning that game. That's my game of the week. My game of the week, Green Bay at Tampa Bay. I got Tampa Bay winning. I got Dad putting it out. My Lord have mercy game is Washington at Giants. I got Washington win the game, but it's a Lord have mercy. Like, man, please. My must-see game is Cleveland at Pittsburgh to see what Cleveland really is. Just because of what happened last year with the fight, how they going to handle it. I feel like that's a must-see game, and I got Pittsburgh to win that game. And my excuse me game is Dallas Cowboys over the Arizona Cardinals, Monday Night Football. Shaking it. It's your boy Moore Drive, man. Didn't Know That Sport Podcast. I appreciate everybody who fucking with me, man. Like I say, I fuck with folks who fuck with me. I'm on all platforms. If you want the audio version of this with me and that boy BOOT, go to Spotify, Anchor, Breaker, Apple Podcast, anything they got to do with podcast. Type in Know That Sport Podcast, man. I'm in the building shaking it. Anytime for the audio version. I'm on Instagram, Know That Sports, Mr. Moore Drive. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what it is. Check me out. Facebook, Know That Sports. Sport Talk Group, I'm sorry. Check me out. You know, I'm sponsored by Highlight Commodity, man. Shout out to my nigga BOOT, the CEO of Highlight Commodity. Shaking the P as always. Once again, I appreciate everybody fucking with me. Subscribe. Stay down. I fuck with folks who fuck with me. Same time, same bet channel next week. NFL Week 7 picks. Breakdown of Week 7. Game of the week. Excuse me game. Lord have mercy game. Must see game. Hey man, it's your boy Moore Drive, man. I appreciate everybody who fucking with me. Go check out the audio version. The Moore Drive. I represent Know That Sports. Know that if you don't know nothing else. Shaking